How's it going, everybody? Ty Sites, Shadow Games Report. Doing part 4 of Star Wars Outlaws tonight. For some reason, I thought I said in-laws for a second. I was just like, what? Outlaws? In-laws? No, not in-laws. Outlaws. Star Wars Outlaws. Definitely don't want Jabba the Hutt to be our in-law. Anywhere in our immediate family. I don't know. Maybe Jabba the Hutt would actually be a good mafia family member, protect his own type of guy. Maybe I have him viewed the wrong way. Let me go ahead and pause this music. Alright, so before I was starting my show, I was actually about to start gutting my headphones. Because the one of the ears started to break off. Well, it's been breaking off for a while, but yeah, I was about to cut it off, and I couldn't cut it off. So I was just like, well, I probably need to start my show. Alright, well, no headphones today. Trying to figure out where my earbuds are at, but I don't know where anything's at right now. I need a good cleanup day. I haven't had a cleanup day in a little while, and I need to do that. I don't know why my head is so locked into the news lately, but I feel like it's actually kind of been controlling me a little bit. Not trying or meaning for it to. It's just like there's just so much shit, and it all seems like so important. And I used to not view things that way. Where I mean, like I feel like I could just kind of parse out what's unimportant, but I feel like all of it is just so important lately. And I don't know, it's just offensive to me whenever I don't see other people seeing the information just as important as me, which I know that's a very selfish thing to do, but I guess whenever I realize like how damaging certain information, or at least not knowing certain information, might hurt your health, that's kind of what I'm, I guess, trying to point out. Anyways, we are going to do about 30 minutes to 90 minutes of news. 30 minutes to an hour of news. I'll try to keep it around an hour. I don't want to go over too much longer than that, but sometimes I have to, considering, I don't know, game updates, downloads, installation crap. I made sure to do all that before the show today, but sometimes it will just randomly do it on its own without me expecting it, so, I try to plan ahead. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes the future is already figured out for me, and people have already decided certain things for me, and I just can't help it. It's kind of like literally uh, everything in my life. When it comes to the economy, politics, whatever, it's just a bunch of things that were decided before I got here, and then, it's like, all of a sudden you're the white man that's hated by everybody, and you're just like, what the hell? We just gave you freedom and I'm the most hated person ever? What the hell? Doesn't make sense, but, uh, it's got to be fun for the newer generations to just, pop up onto the planet and then all of a sudden they're hated for unknown reasons. Things that they don't even know if they're true or not. I mean, we just keep learning that half the history that we're taught isn't true. So at this point, I'm just kind of like, it wouldn't surprise me if like half the history about even, let's just go as far as slavery might be untrue. I mean, I'm not saying all of it is, but I'm just saying, like, what if parts are exaggerated? What if different parts are not exaggerated enough? It could go one way or the other. Anyways, I'm going to get this off the screen. We're going to go ahead and jump on into it. I'm a rambling man today because it's Monday, and I haven't talked to you guys over the weekend, which is both nice and also kind of like, I don't know, some days it's kind of weird for me if I don't have a show. But, I don't know. I'm gonna start doing less news, like I told you guys, I think, like, last week. I might only do, like, 3 days of news, just because I feel like it's becoming too time-consuming for me. I don't want this stuff to kind of rule my world just because there's so much information in the world. Plus, I want to focus on other projects that I've been talking about for the longest time, but I just never got to, just because I feel like, well, It's this issue. It's is this information controlling me too much? Is it hampering, my life? Is it hampering your life? I kind of want to know. Is that, some of this crazy ass news every single day, is it like locking your mind in? Like I would love for people to like comment and tell me, what you think about that. Feel free to even drop it in the chat if you want to. I don't read chats a lot of the time, like while I'm doing the show, because I'm doing a show and I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. I know some people hate that I don't care about chat, but I mean, I love you guys. It's just I don't want to talk to you in the middle of my show whenever I'm trying to like focus on, trying to be like semi-entertaining. I can't. I don't know. I mean, plus I got to focus on the news, and yeah, I'm already wasting time again. All right, so let's jump into some of the headlines real quick. I'm going to try to breeze through some of the stuff. I know there's probably a lot because it's Monday. Lots of weekend news as well. I've already got that lined up as well. Um, so we got Hurricane Aaron re-intensifies to Category 4. Is it hurricane season already? Oh shit, it is. Damn it. This year is flying by. There's just so much shit every single day. I'm sorry for cursing. It shouldn't be that way. I'm trying to clean my soul, guys. I feel like this news is making me dirty. It's making me too unclean. It's making me, I don't know, bring out my wilder side and, my killing side. My more masculine and manly side, my more animal side. I don't know what it is. But it's, yeah, some days, some of the news is just like, oh my God, it makes me want to, like, I don't know, run to Washington and just, like, start drop kicking people. Like, don't even, like, carry a gun. That way nobody shoots you, but you're just, like, out there kicking people. And everybody's confused, and you're like, nope, I'm gonna kick a motherfucker. I know exactly who that politician is, and I'm gonna nail him right in the face. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. It's a joke. Don't jump me, feds. Uh, and criminals that work for feds. Oh, I should throw that one in there too. So yeah, we got a hurricane. Hurricane Aaron, major storm, re-intensified to Category 4 hurricane with 130 miles per hour. Winds impacting parts of the Caribbean. The U.S. National Hurricane Center warned of dangerous surf and rip currents along the U.S. East Coast in the coming days. This has drawn significant attention due to its potential impact on coastal regions. Yeah, it's the first time I've heard about it. I never heard about Hurricane Aaron all day. I do remember a Hurricane Aaron on 9/11. Y'all want to talk about that real quick? Just because I know a lot of people aren't aware of this particular hurricane. Let's just type it in right here. 9/11 next to New York. Yeah, there was literally a hurricane right outside. No, fuck you, dude. Yeah, Hurricane Aaron, it's right here. What? Yeah, shut the. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying not. There is no record of hurricane directly impacting New York on September 11th, 2025. Well, that's not true. I mean, plus, I was just saying next to New York. I wasn't saying it was really impacting it. So that was kind of assumed Grok. Just gonna point that out. I'm pointing out any errors I find in Grok. Like anything at all. Like I expect perfection with AI, so I'm not gonna expect anything less. Hurricane Aaron, 2001. See? Right there. Let's just stop right there. It's named Hurricane Aaron, September 11th, 2001. I'm so much of a damn conspiracy nerd at this point. It's ridiculous, y'all. I hate that I like have gotten to this point where I just memorized history and shit. And like just things that nobody remembers. Like everybody talks about all the weirdness of like, 9/11. Well, you haven't heard half the shit. Like there was a hurricane outside of New York, and weirdly enough, it was actually headed directly for New York City. And then all of a sudden, around the same time that the 9/11 attacks occurred, somehow, some way, the storm veered off in the other direction. And, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say that literally the storm turned direction right around the same time that the buildings collapsed. Now, like I said, I could be wrong about that, but if anybody is able to find the trajectory of the storm, I want to say like it was headed directly for New York, and then it just literally makes like a almost like a right angle turn. It goes the opposite direction, which I know like the Gulf Stream is kind of weird and like does a weird turn sometimes, but I don't know about this one. I'm not an expert, but whenever I see weird shit, I usually notice it pretty quick. And usually my gut's pretty right. Um, Also, if anybody's ever heard of Dr. Judy Wood, I don't think, well, some people are starting to connect some of the correlation within the story, which correlation does not equal causation, by the way, just in case anybody is confused by that. But sometimes correlation can point to causation. You know, whenever you find causation, there's usually correlations that pointed to it to begin with. So just so people kind of understand that conundrum with those two not really opposing positions, but they actually kind of, correlate with each other. Correlation, correlate. All right. So yeah, Dr. Judy Wood had theorized that the buildings on 9/11 were actually pushed down and that they fell faster than gravity. A lot of experts have also been pointing out the weird pancaking effect of like the floors kind of falling on top of each other as they fell. Well, there was no real true resistance with the towers as they fell, and they didn't really start to capsize in like um, a non-linear trajectory, if that makes any sense. Like these buildings went straight down. And what Dr. Judy Wood had said, she said that these buildings had been dustified or dustification, and they had literally been disintegrated and pushed down to the ground. Now, I know that's a crazy, far-fetched claim to make, but once you see the storm veer off in the other direction, that's whenever you're kind of like, okay, maybe there's a little bit more here than what we're aware of. Like, whatever happened on 9/11, it might be a lot more high tech than what we were told. And not only that, it could be that there weren't even planes involved, as crazy as that might sound to some people. There's a lot of allegations now that there's different videos where there's just a big explosion coming up from the building. You never see a plane, come in or out. And these are just like home videos, like people that just shot these videos, and they never see a plane, and people kind of wonder, and they'll even say like out loud, like I never saw a plane. I think I covered a few of the videos on the channel last week. But anyways, so yeah, we got Hurricane Aaron on 9/11, 2001, located about 500 miles east southeast of New York City, was a Category 3 storm with 120-mile-per-hour winds, but remained offshore, causing large swells and rip currents along the East Coast without direct impact on New York. And high-pressure system kept it at bay, clearing clear skies over the city that day. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because with such with a hurricane so close to the shore, why weren't nearby, you know, airliners told to reroute or even be grounded? You see what I'm saying? It's like this is a hurricane. This is a Category 3, no less. So, you see where I'm going with this? It's like naturally you would cancel all flights in the region, or at least, ground them until it's safe. Now, maybe they were safe enough to fly, but I feel like this was enough reason to cancel flights that day. Um, but, maybe there's more to it that I'm not aware of. I won't act like I'm an expert. All right, so let's get back to what we were talking about. So yeah, we got a Hurricane Aaron again, a major storm, re-intensified to a Category 4 hurricane with 130 miles per hour. It's pretty close. Actually, we just saw that the Category 4 was 120 miles per hour, so it's really not far off from the other hurricane in 2001. Impacting parts of the Caribbean. U.S. National Hurricane Center warned of dangerous surf and rip currents along the East Coast in the coming days. This was drawn significant attention due to its potential impact on coastal regions. Yeah, we might have to see where it's going. But it says it's going along the East Coast. I wonder, will it take a similar route to the old Hurricane Aaron? No, it's not September, but it's still interesting. I guess there's probably been lots of Hurricane Aarons, hasn't there? Trump says he has begun arrangements for face-to-face meeting between Putin and Ukraine's Zelensky. Does his name have two Y's in it, or is it just one Y? Because sometimes I see two Y's, and I'm just like, what the hell is that? Maybe that's a code for something. Maybe that's a code for like, call me, Zelensky. Calling me. I did a double Y. Did I not click on this? I did. Trump says he has begun arrangements for face-to-face meeting between Putin and Ukraine's Zelensky. Donald Trump met on Monday at the White House with Ukrainian President Zelensky and European leaders to discuss security and peace efforts. Talks occurred amid a nearly 4-year war that began after Russia annexed Crimea in 2014 and invaded Ukraine in 2022, delaying scheduled elections due to martial law. During the meeting, Trump announced he... Sorry. I was just thinking about what I just read for a second. During the meeting, Trump announced he called Putin to begin arranging a face-to-face meeting between Putin and Zelensky aimed at ending the conflict and hashing out a ceasefire and territorial issues. Trump stated that during the meeting, plans were made for European nations to offer security assurance to Ukraine in collaboration with the United States. Development NATO Secretary General Rutte described as a significant breakthrough. Talks laid groundwork for a trilateral meeting, including Trump, Putin, and Zelensky, signaling possible progress, but with unresolved challenges as Russia rejected NATO peacekeepers and Trump stopped short of U.S. troop commitments. Yeah, well, yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, we're not going to Ukraine to defend them. I'm sorry. Nope. Highly unpopular position. I don't know, like Trump needs to like start being handed like some polls from the people or something, or like maybe some journalists that he pays attention to need to start putting out some polls. Um, just due to the fact because I don't know if he's even listening to people anymore. Like I've gotten to this weird, distrustful, I don't know, bad taste in my mouth when it comes to anything to do with Trump now, just because I'm just like, can I trust this guy? Like, is he gonna follow through with what he says? Like, um, I don't know. He says he wants to be the peace candidate, peace through strength. I don't like the whole going against peace using strength, though. That's the only problem I have with, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. It's just contradicting, and I guess I'm too small brained to understand that. Maybe it is really just punching somebody down just so they won't punch back. But um, I don't know. I feel like that's how we also get retaliation a lot of the time, or plans of retaliation. I mean, we have a good portion of the world that hates us. Maybe that's starting to change with Trump, but um, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. All right, let me go back. Trump interrupts talks with European leaders to call Putin, says EU diplomat. Yeah, they all met up today. US President Donald Trump interrupted a meeting with European leaders to call Russian President Vladimir Putin, according to an EU diplomat who spoke to Reuters. The call lasted about 40 minutes and occurred while Trump was hosting Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and other European leaders. Trump and Zelensky expressed optimism that the discussions could lead to trilateral negotiations with Putin to end the war in Ukraine. European officials are urging Trump to secure binding security guarantees for Ukraine, with Zelensky opposing any territorial concessions. I mean, you lose a war, bro, you probably got to give up a few things. And if you're not going to give up territory, then you need to at least give up your seat. He needs to resign. They need to hold elections. As of right now, Zelensky's martial law is actually keeping him in place as president. So, within, I guess, being in a state of war, he tries to argue that their constitution doesn't allow them to concede land. Yeah. So he put things under martial law. So that means he's the whole reason that he can't do that, which means he can take the whole country out of martial law anytime he wants to. I don't know. There needs to be some amendments on this constitution to allow the people to, I don't know, remove the leader somehow. And maybe we even need that here in America too. I don't know. I don't know. I have such a weird feeling about Trump now that it just makes me go day by day. Is he just screwing with us so he can screw with the enemy? Is he trying to just see who's loyal to his base after he does all this shit every single day? A lot of people didn't want to see Trump guarantee any type of security for Ukraine, and he did that pretty quickly, within like a day or two, right after his meeting with Putin in Alaska. Uh, it pissed me off pretty bad on Sunday night. I remember it was on Sunday night that I remember hearing about it. So, yeah. Anyways, let's keep moving. Texas Democrats end walkout over gerrymandering. Texas Democrat lawmakers return to the state capitol after a 2-week walkout aimed at stalling gerrymandered U.S. House maps. Their return sets the stage for a vote on the redrawn electoral maps, a contentious issue in U.S. politics as it could affect future election outcomes. NFL to continue displaying social justice messages in end zones across all teams. Interesting. So the NFL's not giving up the social justice messages. Well, they might get boycotted this fall then. I would probably imagine. Because if people keep saying that shit, I mean, you might have some empty seats. You might have some cheap NFL tickets, though. That'd be the one positive aspect of everything, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I haven't watched football in years. I haven't really cared about it. It's just kind of like the same shit every year. Plus, they always change out teams, so it's not like anybody's really local. You're not really facing the best of your state. You're just facing, you know, conglomeration of certain teammates that got bought out by different teams. Connecticut firefighters cut open playground tube to free trapped 40-year-old person? A person? That's weird. What? Hold up. This is a playground tube? No way. So he got stuck in the tunnel? I don't even care. It's just a stupid story. I guess that's him right there in that photo right there. Let's see this. How'd he get stuck in there? He doesn't seem that big. I was thinking it was gonna be like a fat dude. Trump administration heightens good morale character standards for potential U.S. citizens. What the hell does that mean? Trump administration issued a new USCIS policy on Friday expanding the good moral character assessment for citizenship applicants. Oh, good. So we're going to start asking questions for ethics, I guess, I would assume. This policy stems from the administration's effort to apply a rigorous, holistic, and comprehensive review of applicants' behavior and contributions. Officers must now consider factors such as rehabilitation evidence, community involvement, family ties, education, lawful employment, and tax payment history. The policy broadens disqualifying factors to include conduct like reckless traffic infractions or harassment, and requires more than a cursory review? More than a cursory review of good moral character. I just don't say that word often. Cursory. This change signals significant or increased scrutiny of legal immigrants and may reduce citizenship approvals by expanding grounds for denial. Well, duh. MSNBC rebrands to MS Now. Oh, God. What? Bro, no. I mean, now it's just Microsoft Now. So, okay, well, boycott anything to do with Bill Gates. That will solve that problem. Watch them rebrand real quick after that. I'd probably be like, oh shit, that was a dumb decision. Now nobody knows who the hell we are. Not like anybody really cares about you anymore anyways. You might as well just get rid of that channel. Newsmax settles defamation case for $67 million. Conservative network Newsmax agreed to pay $67 million to settle a defamation lawsuit related to false claims about the 2020 U.S. presidential election. This settlement highlights ongoing legal battles over election misinformation and their financial, reputational consequences for media outlets. False claims about the 2020 U.S. presidential election. Interesting. What about Fox? I think Fox called the election early too that night, if I remember correctly. If that's what it's referring to. I want to say that's probably what that is. Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey appointed as co-deputy director of the FBI. National airport flights resuming after tower fire alarm. Lots of weird stuff happening at traffic controller facilities, it seems like. Zelensky arrives at White House for talks with Trump and EU leaders. And I think I've talked about a lot of this other stuff. Air Canada suspends plans to restart operations. U.S. envoy says Putin agreed to security protections for Ukraine as part of Trump summit. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. I mean, it's not NATO. At least it signs for there to be some sense of trust. So this is where I'll give Trump some leniency. this is a diplomatic approach, and we've already kind of severed ourselves away from NATO to some degree so that we don't have to pay as much. But it doesn't seem as likely for NATO nations to arm Ukraine. But at least it gives us all out power whether or not to actually supply Ukraine with any type of, you know, munitions or missiles, whatever, drones. I mean, we have been pretty much running their military, which is sad because it's just like a lot of this is on the United States when it comes to our intelligence agencies kind of sending all these Ukrainians into death. A lot of them didn't even want to go. I don't know. If I was a Ukrainian, I would not feel bad if you threw your hands up and ran over to Russia. Like, I mean, I don't tell, I'm not saying anybody should go AWOL or anything, but sometimes for like the better situation and even the right side of history, sometimes you might have to make that tough decision. Am I fighting for the right things? Am I fighting for the right side? Maybe I am with the wrong people. Maybe I am, just that person that needs to rethink what I'm doing, where I'm going, etc. All right, let me finish off over here and we'll jump into some videos. All right, Open Door stock surges amid AI-driven speculation. Open Door Technologies Inc. saw its stock surge over 19% in a single day, fueled by high trading volumes and speculation about a shift to an AI-driven asset-light business model. Influential investors like Eric Jackson and Anthony Pompliano boosted optimism, though concerns remained about the stock's speculative meme stock nature. Oracle layoffs in India reflect AI shift. Oracle laid off approximately 3,000 employees in India, 10,000 of its workforce there as a part of a pivot toward AI cloud computing. Yeah, see, Indians, you guys think that you're replacing Americans half the time. You're probably going to be replaced by AI. And here's the worst part about it. Americans will probably prefer that over hearing you. And that's not being racist. That's just people wanting to hear their own national accent. Um, I mean, I hate talking to AI half the time, but I know it's going to get a lot better. I know it's going to get to a place of being able to make its own decisions and maybe even make better decisions than people would, um, and be a little bit more fair. You won't have to deal with any type of weird emotional BS going on with that person that day. No offense to those people. Actually, you know what? Screw those people. Screw those people, man. I don't know why he would even want to get one of those jobs. I bet you get chewed out on a daily basis. I mean, I know when I call them, I usually do chew them out depending on what it is. Depending on what it is, guys. Not for anything. I do like to blow up, though. It's kind of fun after after you get good at it. It's kind of fun. Syndicates final generates tennis buzz. I don't care about that. Entertainment. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Pledge to end mail-in ballots from Trump today and voting machines. Huh? Let's get rid of voting machines too. Use of mail-in ballots and voting machines ahead of 2026. Oh, cool. Well, interesting. So I guess we're just going into paper ballots. I would assume that's what that would mean. Preparations for White House meeting with Zelensky and European leaders. Trump was preparing to host Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and several European NATO leaders at the White House on August 18, 2025, following his recent summit in Russia. Blah, blah, blah. You don't care about that. I've already kind of talked about that. Tariffs and trade, deportations. Okay, let's jump on over here. AT&T may put customers up to, I'm sorry, AT&T may pay customers up to $7,500 in $177 million data breach settlement. Hell yeah. Finally a win for the people. You know, I want to see a lot more corrupt practices being exposed within different businesses because I do feel like they have been stealing a lot from the American people over the past few years through mainly inflation, but even through some of the raising of their prices whenever they shouldn't be. And what's even crazier about it is that they shifted a lot of their production overseas, and that was supposed to bring prices down, but with inflation going up at the same time, that's the real reason why prices have stayed the same over the past, well, I mean, I know they have risen over the past 4 years or so, but um, they didn't rise as much as they could have if they didn't do all this weird stuff where they were switching out certain ingredients and food for like more synthetic stuff that's cheaper. It goes for, let's just say, better materials being used for certain products, even like if they were made here in America at first, but then they transitioned that project overseas, and then that company started using cheaper materials. You see where I'm going here? It's like inflation is going up, but they're using cheaper material in their products to keep prices at a similar range. And that's the kind of like the real reason why we get more fragile tech now. Like it doesn't have to be that way. But it's also even why there is, you know, higher end versions of certain things, especially like laptops and, you know, um, whenever they actually do put the appropriate material into things is kind of where I'm leaning at. But usually I have to pay a lot more for something like that. But good, 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 good. Protect your customers, AT&T. So I haven't looked too much into the details on this particular one. Actually, let me just ask Grok real quick. President Donald Trump announced plans for an executive order to ban mail-in voting and electronic machines ahead of the 2026 midterm elections, claiming they enabled widespread fraud and undermined election integrity. The proposal has ignited legal challenges, with experts citing constitutional limits on presidential authority, while Democrats decry it as a voter suppression targeting vulnerable groups, and Republicans hail it as a necessary reform.
We got to stop mail-in voting, and the Republicans have to lead the charge. The Democrats want it because they have horrible policy. If you have mail-in voting, you're not going to have many Democrats get elected. That's bigger than anything having to do with redistricting, believe me. We got to stop mail-in voting, and the Republicans have to lead the charge. The Democrats want it because they have horrible policy. If you have mail-in voting, you're not going to have many Democrats get elected. That's bigger than... So between paper ballots, very, very important, paper ballots, and I think maybe even more important, the mail-in voting. We're going to end mail-in voting. It's a fraud. If you have mail-in vote, even Jimmy Carter with this commission, they set it up. He said the one thing about mail-in voting, you will never have an honest election if you have mail-in. And it's time that the Republicans get tough and stop it because the Democrats want it. It's the only way they can get elected. Because with men and women's sports and with transgender for everybody and open borders and all of the horrible things, and now the new thing is they love crime. They're fighting me on the fact that I've made Washington, D.C. safe. We're not going to get mugged, beaten up, or killed like all the people you've been watching get so badly hurt. I'm glad, I hate to take your time with this, but I'm glad you asked me that question. Sorry. We're going to stop mail-in ballots because it's corrupt. So between...
All right. So I was going to just finish off with this over here too when it comes to the data breach. AT&T following two major data breaches in 2024, affecting over 73 million current and 65.4 million former customers, with personal data like social security numbers leaked into the dark web. The trend supported by a 2023 study from the Identity Theft Resource Center showing a 17% rise in such incidents. AT&T denies responsibility but agreed to pay up to $7,500 per claimant to avoid litigation. A decision backed by web reports from Time and CBS News, though the settlement awaits court approval on December 3rd, 2025, potentially delayed by appeals. Jeez. Reporting noting AT&T's prior $13 million settlement for a 2023 breach. That's still quite a bit of money. But that doesn't seem like it's enough to cover 73 million people. Former customers, no less, too. So your social security number could have been exposed just from being on their network after leaving the network. Maybe you're entitled for $7,000. I'm glad I never had AT&T now. FBI Director Kash Patel would appreciate it if you would wake up and prioritize Israel. I don't know when he said this, but if this is recent, somebody please tell me. Yeah. If this is recent, I don't know. Something kind of tells me like he's playing a game, but at the same time, I'm not sure anymore.
We need America to wake up and prioritize Israel. We need to bring home Americans and end this war, bring home Israelis, and make sure we stand by our number one ally in Israel. We need America to wake up and prioritize Israel. We need to bring home Americans and end this war, bring home Israelis, and make sure we stand.
Look at all these states that can get a license if you're an illegal. Oh my God. This story makes me so mad. So yeah, this guy got an illegal CDL license in California. Drives all the way to Florida. Probably doing, a delivery. Somehow he probably didn't. Well, I don't even know. I mean, he could have killed some people along the way, and we don't even know about it. But somehow along the way, he didn't make this mistake until, well, he finally made this mistake. Killing, I think, a family of 3 instantly. He tries to do a U-turn on the interstate. I might have the video somewhere. But, yeah, I don't even want to show the video, to be honest with you. I've seen it a few different times. You basically just watch from this guy's camera right here. He does a U-turn, and then you see the van crash right into the side of the vehicle. He does this on the interstate. And he tries to do a U-turn through a tiny little skinny area where I'm sure there's probably a sign that says no U-turns, but you would never do that with a semi-truck anyways. It's just insane. Insane, we gotta deal with it. James Comey threatened the President of the United States months ago, and nothing happened to him. Remember that. From Brianna Morello. So, everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people on X have been playing with Grok lately, sharing different Epstein photos with him. Sometimes people will play a game where they, put different things on Jeffrey Epstein's head just to see if visibility limited. This post may violate X's rules against hateful conduct. I don't know how this is hateful. There's literally nothing hateful about it. Anyways, what's strange is that people would feed Epstein's face into Grok to analyze it and ask it, who is this person? And Grok would come up with a lot of different crazy suggestions of who that person is. Like Mel Gibson, Clint Eastwood, lots of different things. Now, I tried to do it last night with this one, and at first, Grok gets this wrong. So, but, just bear with me because it does change. I said, what's up with Grok misidentifying Jeffrey Epstein every time it's shown a picture of him? XAI, people are noticing. And made sure to type it a certain way because, I don't know, there's this funny group that calls themselves noticers. And it's with a G. Grok says, that's not Jeffrey Epstein. That's an AI generated photoshopped image resembling a generic Arab elder, possibly inspired by figures like Osama bin Laden. No verified photos show Epstein with such a beard or attire. If you have evidence, it's him. Share sources. And I mean, it's just kind of dumb because it's like, well, it's just Jeffrey Epstein with a beard and like, some Arab turban thing, which I'm not sure how that's hateful. I don't know how that's hateful conduct. I don't know where Grok is getting that from. But yeah, so yeah, Grok just kind of played dumb. So, I made sure to ask again, Grok, who is this? I made sure to get an authentic Jeffrey Epstein photo, and Grok did happen to guess the right thing finally. But I'm sure this is after a whole weekend of like probably thousands of people asking the same question. And I'm sure XAI kind of, had to readjust and be like, okay, we can see why this is kind of weird and why people want to keep asking this question. It's like, well, it's because they would throw up images like this and it would say it's Mel Gibson, which is clearly wrong. But what's funny is that there was another one that said Jeff Bridges, and then somebody put two images up. One was Jeff Bridges, and the other one was Epstein. And they asked Grok, who is this in the photos? And it got Jeff Bridges right, but then it guessed the other one wrong. I think that's whenever it said Clint Eastwood or something. Yeah, and I pointed it out right here too. Grok says this is Jeffrey Epstein. This is his official 2019 mugshot taken after arrest on federal sex trafficking charges. Verified via DOJ released images. It's kind of gross for him to even be smiling in this image right here. Ugh. I said, well, that might be the first time you got the answer correct. I've been reading others' posts where you guessed Mel Gibson and Clint Eastwood over and over. Then Grok says, glad I nailed it. XAI continually refines my image recognition for accuracy, especially on altered photos. No records of me confusing Epstein with Gibson or Eastwood. Perhaps a mix-up. No. I mean, I can go find it right now if you really... I actually didn't even read this last sentence from Grok. No records of me confusing Epstein. No, you definitely did. You got the first one wrong. We already confirmed that. Yeah, you got this one wrong. And not to even mention, you said that XAI continually refines my image recognition for accuracy, especially on altered photos. So why can't you get this one right? This is an AI image, but as you can tell, it has a lot of the same facial features. Anyways. Indiana woman arrested for death threats against President Trump. Interesting. So when does James Comey get arrested for this very reason? I'm sure they'll probably say that it's, too far off from an actual death threat for it to be considered one. back. Blackstone didn't buy 274,000 homes to be landlords. They spent $1 trillion turning home ownership into subscription housing. They are creating a generation that will own nothing and rent everything. While families dream of white picket fences, Wall Street dreams of permanent tenants. Before I jump into this, Indiana woman arrested for death threats against Donald Trump. Federal authorities arrested 50-year-old Natalie Rose Jones from Lafayette, Indiana, in Washington, D.C. on August 16, 2025 for making death threats against President Trump on social media. She faces 2 federal felonies for willfully posting threats on Facebook and Instagram, calling Trump a terrorist and advocating for his elimination amid heightened security concerns and political tensions. Okay.
I just wanted to let you know here from the United States Attorney's Office in D.C. that an individual by the name of Natalie Rose Jones is now in custody, charged with 2 federal crimes for knowingly and willfully threatening to take the life of the President of the United States. She did come from New York to Washington, D.C., and she has been threatening and calling for the removal of the president, and even worse, as she got to D.C., her threats were on Facebook and Instagram, and she continued to call the president a terrorist and was working to have him eliminated. She is now in custody. She will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Make no mistake about that. I just wanted to let you know here from the United States Attorney's Office in D.C. that an individual by the name of Natalie Rose
These aren't real estate investments. They're wealth extraction machines. Invitation to Homes, 53,000 houses, American Campus. I don't even want to read all this. As interest rates spike, individual buyers get priced out while Blackstone pays cash, often 30% above asking. I don't feel like reading all these technicals right now. I'm kind of sleepy tonight. I'll be glad when I can get back to a morning show here in the next few weeks. I don't know. It's just it frees up a lot of time for me at night, and I don't have to think all like deeply into this stuff as I go to bed. Sometimes it keeps me up at night. Like, I'm not even lying. Sometimes some of this information does keep me up. Like, I'll sit and think about it for a little bit. Blackstone already controls rent prices through AI. RealPage software coordinates revenue management across competitors. The DOJ calls it price fixing. Over 30 lawsuits pending. When algorithms set your rent, you're not in a free market, you're in a rigged game. Yeah. I'm going to repost that one. Anyways. If you guys want to go and read this article, it does look like there's lots of good information here. I just don't feel like getting into the technicals right now. Sean Shohan? I actually thought it was a woman at first. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't read the name. Oh, that tells you how sleepy I am tonight. Alright. I should probably get to this game here soon. Hopefully this game will actually get started tonight. Oh yeah, this is some of the video from 9/11. Speak of the devil. This is actually a helicopter that was flying over. So you get to see various angles.
The floor is crumbling. People are trapped at that location.
I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit.
First thing we did was survey the rooftops of both the north and the south tower.
Command post on here, command post.
The south tower, the amount of smoke that was billowing up and coming over the roof.
Aviation on the air. Aviation 3, proceed with the message.
People hanging off the windows about 5 floors from the top. There's at least 50 people hanging on.
We proceeded over to the north tower, and there was an opening by the northwest corner.
57 Truck 1, proceed, thanks.
We're taking a look at the northwest corner of the north building.
I could make out the little pebbles on the roof. I could see the individual pebbles. That's how close we were.
They're hanging on the side of the building on the Church Street side.
We continued circling the towers. If we could have saw somebody there, we would have made a try, but there was nobody up there. My heart just sunk into my stomach, and I'm looking out the window of the helicopter, and I'm seeing people.
Not to mention, it was designed to withstand an airplane. I mean, it holds up literally all that weight all the time, and it did for years. What would make an aluminum plane weigh so much to where it would collapse? I mean, of course, they've always argued the melting of the steel beams through the hot flames. I don't know. I still don't believe that a plane actually hit the building. I mean, I think that there's probably, let's go back to where it was at real quick over here. Yeah, right here. I mean, to me, like, even that doesn't look big enough for a plane to fly into the side of it. I don't know. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Ex-Mossad agent explains how they target and label critics of Israel as anti-Semites to ruin their lives. I'm embarrassed as a Jew admitting this, Victor.
Now, I know what they do because I used to ask them to do it. I mean, when I was in the Mossad, we had a guy that gave us problems in the U.S., and he was speaking out, and he was talking like Pete talked once and said, Israel is bombing Lebanon with cluster bombs. We used to say, hey, who's that guy? You know, Pete Makaki, we used to call him, which is Pete the cockroach. Because he makes a lot of noise and you can't get rid of him. So what you do is you get in touch with a guy in the station in New York or in the station in Washington. You say, tell the guys at Bnei B'rith to label him. And of course the campaign starts, and before you know it, the guy's labeled. And he's an anti-Semite, because that's what we say he is. And that's one stain you cannot wash. Now, it shames me as a Jew to tell you that, but that's the fact, and it's wrong. Now, I know what they do because I used to ask them to do it.
You have no idea what's happening in schools. I don't think most parents or even teachers realize how deep this goes. Since 2019, kids have been tracked the moment they log into their school devices. Their emotions, behavior, diagnosis, their race and gender, every click, every search is recorded and handed over to tech companies without your consent. I was a teacher for over 5 years. I resigned mid-year because I could not, in good conscience, remain in this system any longer.
The game is starting.
I have a master's in education, and I'm currently earning my PhD right now, and I'm telling you, this goes deep. Programs like HMH, Amplify, Dreambox, Panorama, Class Dojo, Success Ed, all of this, Khan Academy, they're backed by billionaires like Gates, Bezos, Zuckerberg. You can literally Google this info. These are so much more than just educational tools. They are surveillance systems, collecting data on your children. Schools sign contracts as your child's parent under a loophole, a legal loophole, and tech companies are legally considered school officials. That means they can track and collect everything. This is not education anymore. It is data mining. It is manipulation and exploitation. And I refuse to stay silent. Protect your kids. Ask hard questions. The system is not broken. It was built this way.
Explosive allegations. Delta Force operators executed at Fort Bragg after threatening to release blackmail documents of drug trafficking operations within U.S.
I also learned that Dumas and Levine were trafficking cocaine together at a high level. And that,
trafficking cocaine?
Mm-hmm. Not dealing cocaine, in little baggies to their friends. I'm talking about trafficking kilos of cocaine from Mexico up into the United States and distributing it in large multi.
And Levine is just once again, an active duty.
That's correct.
Member of Delta Force.
That's correct. Yes. So they had enemies in the drug world, dangerous enemies, people that will kill you if you don't pay for your product. And finally, Levine, as I said before, was known to be going around telling people that he didn't believe in the mission anymore, that what the United States was doing was wrong, and was in the process of writing a book. And we touched on this in the beginning of our conversation about how much the unit frowns on people writing books. But,
possibly really frowns on it.
Levine's ex-wife told me that he was writing a book. She showed me the text messages where he texted her and said, I'm writing a book. And he also said that someone already wanted to turn it into a movie. Now, Dumas so put a pin in that. Dumas, because he had been kicked out of the army just shy of his pension eligibility date, he also was writing something. It variously described to me as a book or a letter, in which it wasn't a memoir. It was actually deliberately intended as a blackmail document. He told people that he knew about a drug trafficking ring in the Special Forces involving Special Forces soldiers who had gone over to the dark side in Afghanistan, where there was a great deal of drug trafficking going on, by the way.
By active duty U.S. military?
By the Afghan client state that the U.S. supported for 20 years.
Course,
yeah. So all these guys, having served many times in Afghanistan, would have been very close and in close proximity to working with warlords, police chiefs, militia commanders, and so on, Afghans, who were some of the biggest drug traffickers in the world, period. So that context, I think, is important. But in any event, Dumas had written this letter purporting to name all these individual members of this drug trafficking ring and the Special Forces, and was going around telling people that because of this leverage that he had over the Special Forces Command, he was going to get them to reinstate his pension. So the fact that both of these guys are writing tell-all documents and then both turned up murdered on Fort Bragg is yet another potential, theory for explaining their deaths.
And I'm like, well, why is that? Are they eating bad candy? What's going on here? He's like, no. They have these vans that come around and they tell the homeless they're going to take them to a shelter. They've got whole big meals set up for them and showers, and they can wash their clothes and all this. And a lot of them get in the vans and go. And then they tie them up and they hold them for the 31st. And then they sacrifice them on the evening of Halloween to the devil. And it's like a perfect crime because nobody's looking for them.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, why is that? Are they eating bad candy? What's going on here? He's like, no. They have these vans that come around and they tell the homeless they're going to take them to a shelter. They've got whole big meals set up for them and showers, and they can wash their clothes and all this. And a lot of them get in the vans and go. And then they tie them up and they hold them for the 31st. And then they sacrifice them on the evening of Halloween to the devil. And it's like a perfect crime because nobody's looking for them.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, why is that? Are they eating bad candy? What's going on here? He's like, no. They have these vans that come around and they tell the homeless they're going to take them to a shelter. They've got whole big meals set up for them and showers, and they can wash their clothes and all this. And a lot of them.
I'm sorry, I'm just like kind of stunned by that. I kept on listening to it over and over because I was just like, holy shit. Anyways, oh god. I just hate how fucked up the world is. I hate how fucked up people are. It makes me want to be to myself a lot more. I mean, I still try to, enjoy certain select groups, people. But then you're just kind of like, okay, well, who's friends with them? Or like the friends that you hang out with? And which ones are they to do stuff like half the shit we talk about, Like I'm talking about like just anything in the news. Like whenever it even comes to like Satanism or having some type of weird sexual fetish or something crazy. I don't know. Everybody's weird, dude. Everybody's weird. Putin introduces forced chemical castration for all pedophiles in Russia. Hell yeah. Very interesting. The Washington Post are tracking troops and federal agents in D.C. The National Guard are posting up at the National Mall, a block away from the Smithsonian Metro Station. They are also reportedly present at Union Station, one of the major D.C. Metro Amtrak hubs, close to the Capitol.
Japan generates electricity using people's footsteps. Tokyo, one of the busiest cities in the world, has installed these special black tiles on pedestrian walkways. Every time someone steps on them, the tiles capture the kinetic energy from footsteps and convert it into electricity, powering the city's future with every step. At the core of this technology is piezoelectric technology, which converts mechanical pressure into electrical power. A single step can light up 10 bulbs for 20 seconds.
It's cool tech, unless we actually see it implemented. Oh yeah, this is also kind of cool too. This is a Chinese e-car manufacturer, Xpeng, or Xpeng, Airhit, Xpeng Airhit, introduced a flying car. First combination of a car and driving drone. I think this video is like a year or so old. I think it's kind of funny. They put some white people in the plane. And it's a Chinese company. You would expect this to be like the... It's weird that they made the van into like a Cybertruck kind of looking vehicle. It's kind of cool though too. It's like, wow. Two-person seating drone sits right in the back of the car. That's pretty cool. It's not a flying car, but it's a car with a drone in it. Basically the same thing. Residents are outraged that their water will be given to a new Amazon 290-acre data center in Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, I think we need to start setting up some antitrust lawsuits against Amazon. I think we need to start breaking up Amazon just as much as Google and Microsoft. These companies are getting way too big, and we need to start, I don't know, individualizing the companies that they bought up. Maybe we even need to start making that illegal. That way, people are more incentivized to not sell off their companies to larger companies. I mean, sometimes you can save a company that way, but I think we're starting to realize that a lot of these corporations play games where they actually want to destabilize the economy so that you want to sell out to them, if that makes any sense. I mean, if I was a big corporation and I lobbied the government every single day, wouldn't you want to skew things in your favor and make the little guy fail so that you would actually be able to just buy them out and consume their product? You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's what monopoly is. Alright, we should play this game here soon. I'm talking too much. The Trump administration helped Netanyahu's cyber chief flee to Israel. This was after his Las Vegas arrest for child sex crimes. Israel is lying that he was never arrested. THR police confirmed he was charged and arrested. Tom Alexandrovich. How do you say that? Tom Alexandrovich was charged. It's on the county website. It's on the county website. His next hearing was planned for August 27th, 2025. Tom was charged with luring a child with a computer to engage in a sexual conduct. Well, why did the Trump administration intervene on behalf of Alexandrovich? I hate that name. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. Go back. Yeah, I feel like playing that. It's just some guy saying, I want the National Guard to come to Chicago. I think it's some dude from Africa. He's like, dude, it's not safe here. So yeah, no shit. Next Israel strike on Iran could be days away. Neocons DC say it's already in motion and may hit before August ends. Yeah, there's lots of speculation. Israel could strike Iran in the next few weeks. Go watch that video if you want to watch it. I don't have time to cover it tonight. David Icke posted this, Greater Israel. It's what it feels like lately. I'm really hoping that we can turn something around here soon with Trump. Otherwise, it's just getting kind of weird. Like, I know he likes to troll people. I know he even likes to troll his own base. But at the same time, it's getting to be a little much. And it would be nice to get a little bit more of a sign that he's still on the American people's side and not a complete sellout.
No, some of you guys don't understand how sadistic this was. Do you see that? That is the aid that they allowed to get into the north yesterday. 10 aid trucks made it into Beit Hanun, and they were sent directly to the school shelter centers. And they were filled with fresh meat, fresh fruit, and fresh vegetables after months of only working with tinned food and spoiled flour. That sounds great, doesn't it? Except immediately after they unloaded all of the trucks, they dropped their evacuation orders. And then immediately after the evacuation orders dropped, they started dropping bombs. The people fled Beit Hanun under a hailstorm of bullets, bombs, and artillery, fired off by helicopter, by tank, and by warplane. Immediately before they started dropping bombs on the schools and the family homes, they gave them one final meal. But they didn't even give them time to eat it. And as the schools burned, Patel told the world that there would be no arms embargo because they let in food. And the mainstream media doesn't want to talk about this at all. They want to tell you what a great job it was that Israel finally let in some food, but they're not going to tell you that they targeted Hassam Shabbat's cousins. Yeah, the journalist for Al Jazeera, they bombed his cousin's family home, and the only survivor was a baby. Dr. Shabbat is laying in two pieces in the street. along with so many other people who were either gunned down or blown to bits. And the Western media wants us to give them a round of applause.
So yeah, this is kind of alarming. I remember reading this, I think, like last night. I almost forgot about it, honestly. Just day one after BlackRock head Larry Fink took over the WEF, they announced a plan to ban private car ownership, single family homes. They announced a plan to ban private car ownership in single family homes. Crazy! I hate it! I want to get away from this shit.
And speaking of Larry Fink, now the head of the World Economic Forum, high-level representatives have announced in Europe, in Australia, and in Canada plans to ban the construction of all new single-family homes and put massive taxes on you if you do live by yourself and with a family, as a family. And they're moving to ban all humans owning their own automobiles. Remember Larry Fink and Klaus Schwab all said that a few years ago. We will end up soon, by 2030, you will not have your own car. And we're not going to allow the new building of any single-family homes. And you notice in the Palisades they burned down on purpose. I told you it'd be a UN city. They declare an emergency, build giant high-rises, 250-square-foot coffin apartments. It's all been officially announced exactly as I said. That's BlackRock. That's the social credit score. That's the ESG. All of this comes out of them. The vaccine passports, the internet IDs. You just have to go look at what agenda are they pushing. And then if you do the opposite, you're going to be in good stead. But BlackRock is just one big part of the State Street Vanguard BlackRock conglomerate. They've done studies that just a handful of shareholders own the majority of it. But they control your investment money. That's why we need to migrate away from anything in BlackRock, State Street Vanguard Holdings. That's why the state of Texas and other states are leading the fight, removing state investment funds, school funds, all of it, pension funds from them. And it's already made BlackRock on the surface back down, but they're not actually backing down. Let's talk about Larry Fink saying, I'm going to control your behavior. I'm going to break up your family. I'm going to take control of your body. I can play clips of everything I just said. He says it. We're going to ban single-family dwelling homes.
Thanks, Dunca.
We're going to ban private car ownership. They're public about it. These are nasty, nasty, nasty people. And I'm simply trying to get people to understand all that. Every evil, every anti-family, every anti-God, every anti-Christian thing, everything to put you in debt and destroy the economy and ban organic farming and just you name it evil, they're running it. World Economic Forum high-level representatives have announced in Europe, in Australia, and in Canada plans to ban the construction of all new single-family homes and put massive taxes on you if you do live by yourself and with a family, as a family. And they're moving to ban all humans owning their own automobiles. Remember Larry Fink and Klaus Schwab all said that a few years ago. We will end up soon, by 2030, you will not have your own car. And we're not going to allow the new building of any single-family homes. And you notice in the Palisades they burned down on purpose. I told you it'd be a UN city. They declare an emergency, build giant high-rises, 250-square-foot coffin apartments. It's all been officially announced exactly as I said. They didn't cut the brush, left the electric lines on in the high wind, drained the reservoir, ordered the fire department to stand down to the next day. They burned down the Palisades with hole-in-one precision. And I said the day of it, Newsom will declare an emergency, hand it all over to 15-minute city, not let anybody rebuild. And now here we are, and they've done it officially. But until you understand the
I'm going to pause that video. If you guys want to go finish that, it's on my page. I want to play more of it, but at the same time, I want to play the game. And the video playing at the same time, for some reason, kind of messes with the game. I'm going to close out some of these windows I got going on in my browser. Clear up some RAM space. Seems like Rumble's starting to die off, isn't it? Maybe I need to start streaming on X exclusively. I don't know what's going on with Rumble anymore. I don't feel like Rumble's as reliable as it used to be. I feel like X is starting to get more people, and I feel like Rumble's kind of dying off. Is that just me? Am I the only one that feels that way? I feel like I heard some other people say that, like, I don't know, a month or so ago. Everything's moving so fast now. Alright. Down here somewhere.
Huh, that mechanic, CeeLo. She could mod my speeder.
I don't understand. What am I looking at here? Abilities?
Another round of your fun is flung you with the craziest musketeers in the galaxy.
Gorak, you wanted to see me?
Straight to business. Good.
Well, I know you're a busy Pike.
Governor Thornton and the Dawn are attempting to remove me from power. They were heard plotting with one of my own.
You want me to find your traitor?
And bring them to me. For a conversation.
So that's why you need an outsider. To keep this quiet.
It's a delicate situation. A Crimson Dawn agent was overheard on their comlink, planning this little coup.
Where?
The Miragana market. My guess is they're still there gathering intelligence. Find where their communications are going.
I'm on it, Gorak.
And Kay, I want my ring back.
What ring? Well, I'm an outlaw, so...
Oh, you lost a ring. Was it worth something?
You're lucky I need you. Get moving!
I told him I had his ring. Yeah, we do have a traitor in this list, don't we? Or is it saying I'm a traitor? Find the mechanic and upgrade the speeder. Reach the Miragana market. get out of here. Yeah. I thought I was going the right way. Damn it. Earth, bro. Okay, go to the other side. Is that the door?
By me.
Go straight.
Okay, let's keep an ear out for comlink chatter about Korak. Already here. You don't get here quick. I'm just gonna eat without you. I'm starving. Not the dawn.
For something?
Changing for me. My talent is finally being noticed. They haven't got a partner. They're really counting on me. I keep telling everyone, I can fix anything. Anything.
Gonna get yourself killed. What if you get caught? Star racing is illegal in that sector. What am I gonna do if you get hurt?
Let's keep looking.
We need to.
Like you need to do some shopping?
Didn't let me listen for very long.
I'm down to the
Switch out the battery and see if the game plays better. I'm going the wrong way. One check out. Is that not her right here? Right upstairs.
Just so hard to find good blood.
If you're looking for blaster parts, Lalini can hook you up with something under the table. He hangs around the back alley next to the market. Tell him you're a friend of Arlo.
But I don't know Arlo.
No. That's the password.
Then who's Arlo?
No one. Just forget it.
Pieces won't last forever.
Quality goods.
You know, sometimes I miss the old days out in the academy.
No doubt.
I don't like that it keeps making me look for this person.
Oh, hey.
What is this? Force weave. Armored undershirt. That sounds good. Oh. Needed for speeder. Why not, man?
Looks here like your scan docs have expired.
What? That's impossible. I just had them renewed.
My problem. But, you know, for a few credits, I could look the other way.
Oh, please, I don't have the credits.
Scumbag.
Hey, don't you guys have a galaxy
Just
to
shows
protect
up
or
and starts-
something?
You sure you want to stick your nose into this, kid?
I mean, why is it giving me like a choice right now? I'm just gonna leave. How much is it? I don't have contacts. I'm just leaving.
I'm good.
That's what I thought.
Here, that's what I have. Please.
Better find some more by tomorrow night. With interest.
I'm an outlaw. I'm not supposed to be a good person in this game. I'm not supposed to have morality. It's not the point of being an outlaw, damn it. I came here to be a smuggler. I came here to be a dirtbag. Nobody's gonna change that for me. That's fucked up, but whatever, man. Alright, what am I looking for? Like, seriously, I just want to get this mission over with.
T9 to me.
Listen to you guys.
Don't have T9.
You lost something? What's T9?
R5 T9 is a top-of-the-line astromech, and he knows to meet me back here. His disappearance is your doing.
Why would I steal that rusted junk? It always zaps me with its shock prod. What about those bandits next to Typhon's Rock? You like sapping them too.
Would you see if T9 has been waylaid by the bandits?
Tell you what, I'll keep an eye out for him. And if I find him, tell your friends I did you a favor.
Prices? Great selection!
Any more places to listen up here? I don't want to talk to you again. Unless I have to do that. I wonder if that's what I have to do, damn it. I hope not.
Kid, just looking for trouble.
What was that?
Just specialty items here.
Come on, man. Something needs to help me out. I bet you I gotta help out that damn merchant, don't I? Remember this guy.
By the way, is your droid gonna zap me if I find it?
Quite likely, assuming the bandits haven't disabled its shock prod. Just keep your distance.
Got everything you need right here.
Sector status unchanged. Hey, you go.
What am I doing?
Captain said we should use the wind tunnels. Feels dangerous.
Trying to jump over. I'll go down. I forgot how I got up there. I'm just the stairs somewhere. Yeah.
The locals say the wind speaks to you. Just gives me headaches.
Come on, guys. Why this freaking person that was standing over in that corner? It let me listen for like half a second, then like it like kicked me off or whatever. It's this person right here. Yeah, it's this person right here. Is it you? Why do you glow? Can I talk to him? Or anything? Can't punch. Trying to hit him. Okie dokie. I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to go talk to that guy. Maybe I need to pay for his shit. I don't know. Maybe that's the only way to progress forward. Maybe I was supposed to be more. There you go. Is that him?
Feel free to take a look around.
Okay, so it's telling me to go downstairs for that mission. This is the guy.
I told you.
Speeder guy.
Boost your bike, then we'll talk. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. I can fix anything.
I have to be like, oh, that's why. I don't have it selected. I still think it's this person, but for whatever reason it won't let me listen anymore. There's a little listen spot right here. It'll pop up again. The other guy's gone now. I bet that's him. Why does he keep glowing? Bro, talk to me. Can't really do anything. Can't punch him, can't do nothing. Wish I gave better hints.
Hi, what a beautiful Mercado. Hey.
Sell his ring for credits. It's safe to sell. We could have some use later. I keep saying Syndicates for sale. So it's saying that's not the search area. So it's definitely downstairs. Just missing somebody somewhere.
Or something in particular.
I wish I could ask different people for like advice or something, I don't know. Let me talk to the stranger folk. I swear to God, that person that it won't let me talk to. I bet you anything if I like restarted the game, it might work. For some reason I have a feeling it's a glitch. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to talk to this person right here. Come on, man. Alright. Can I... Yeah, I'm gonna load the game. Maybe I should save and then load. Okay, so it's already saved. In that case... Just go back to 3 minutes ago. I kinda wanna get to like an actual mission though. Why am I so damn sleepy?
Okay, let's keep an ear out for comlink chat. About Korak.
Look, it's there now.
On him, okay? If anything, we're lucky Tislak is so
I told you.
I mean, think about it. He betrayed Gorak just because he wouldn't cover his trips to some casino cruiser.
Just keep him alive.
Fucking George.
Of course it was Tislak. All right, Nix. Let's steal that comm link.
Everything you need right here.
I'm supposed to steal it. Oh, is that what?
Good job, buddy.
It was a lot easier than I thought it was. Well, I mean, it wasn't working, so I don't feel bad. I need some music or something to wake me up, guys.
Welcome. Can you trace a comlink signal for me? I sent you the frequency.
I'm a little busy, but fine. It looks like the last communication came from...
I just realized how loud I had it.
All right, come on, Nix. Finding Tislak shouldn't take long. Maybe the bartender knows something. Hey, I'm looking for someone. A pike knife. We get a lot of those. Well, this one probably has a couple armed guards with it.
Yeah, I did see a group headed down to the sub-levels. That area's off limits to customers.
These credits say otherwise.
Corp, I lost my access card again. Can you unlock the employee area for me? Yeah, I know. It won't happen again. Get moving.
Thanks. This might be a good place to hide from an underboss. Just, valve maintenance. Tislak Shar. I found a little hollow of you talking to Thornton. You're planning to take down Gorak.
What? Who are you? How did you find me?
I guess I'm pretty good at sniffing out traitors.
No, you do not understand. He does not deserve the power of the pikes. He could be pulling double, triple the profit, but he does not listen to reason.
He doesn't listen to reason? Or he wouldn't pay for your trips to that casino cruiser?
It was a business opportunity.
Uh-huh. You can tell me about it on the way back to Maragana.
Wait! Whatever he's paying you, I can pay double. Crimson Dawn has more than enough credits.
Pretty sure Gorak already hates me. Pay up.
Thank you. Thank you. Of course.
Can't pull out my gun? Can't kill him anyways? Oh no.
I need a drink. Hey!
Valves are fixed.
So, did you find who you were looking for?
Yeah, I'm leaving him at Rempali with Crimson Dawn.
Is that a good thing?
Sorta. Gorak did ask me to take him to Maragana.
Okay. I ain't paying for your funeral.
Oh, in here?
Apologies, but I cannot allow you to tell Gorak of my plans.
Oh, now I definitely will.
You won't have the chance.
Taking damage!
Is that dude ever gonna die?
Let's get to Maragana.
have anything. At least I made it look cool.
Hold on, Nix.
Oh my god. Moving on, let me get up the bike. This way. Oh god. I missed the front door somewhere. How did I miss it? Is it upstairs? I think it's upstairs. Hey. I don't know, actually. I mean, you probably could have seen that. You didn't have to hit my bike. It's probably a pike. Bastards hate me. Fucking the Pike Syndicate. They're like in the negative. Seriously, they're like in the negative. Reputation. Yeah. Terrible standing with the Pikes. I can't believe I play this game like this. For some reason I still want to play it though. Being so framey and not the best of looking. I don't know, it's a Star Wars game. It's an open world Star Wars game. It's hard to resist. I know, you had Republic and Old Republic and whatever other games. This one, I don't know, it's different. It feels more like Assassin's Creed Star Wars. Wish they could easily integrate those universes if they wanted to. I'm just kidding, it'd be weird. What's happening? The lights are dimming.
You're back. I assume you took care of my problem?
Not exactly. I did find your guy, though. Tislek Shar. I tracked him to Rimpali Station, but he, got away.
Tislek. He was one of my advisors until he became obsessed with his pointless casino schemes.
Well, at least now you know who it is.
Yes. Before that, you get partial payment. Now go.
I don't want to help out the Pikes, I don't know why. They're just ugly. I figured I should, like, make at least one syndicate
I'd like to apologize on behalf of Tislek Shar.
my enemy.
Sending pirates after you was imprudent.
You sure are going through a lot of trouble for the guy.
He has proven useful to us. Thank you for not taking him to Gorak. I'll be seeing you, Kay.
It's slightly better. It's still terrible though. I guess I could have made a better decision, but I didn't want to. I just want them to be my enemy. I might raise my standing. I might not. What's all the stuff I keep getting? Stuff I don't care about. Basically. Speeder. Upgrades. Oh, is this where I do the upgrades? Why am I telling me? How do I upgrade? It's not letting me. I have to take it to somebody. Is it speeder mechanic to upgrade? Okay. Why not? I don't care. What's this? Helmet trophy. Hell yeah. I'm gonna put a pike head on my freaking bike. That's even better, guys. Damn. Now I'm a badass. Now the pikes are really gonna hate me. Like, are you serious? Why do you hate us so much? It's like, I don't even know. It's like, you're just assholes. We all gotta have something to hate. You just happen to be mine in this universe. Just kidding. You don't have to hate things, I just choose to. Sometimes, if you hate something, it gives you meaning in life. Sometimes it even gives you aspiration to be better than whatever you hate. I hope, at least. I hope you want to be better than things that you hate. Otherwise, why do you hate it? And maybe you should love things that are better than you. I forgot who that is. Oh yeah, the thing in the jar. The head in the jar. Tanganyika, Washera. Those sound like made-up planets, man. Then everybody's like, you do realize this is Star Wars and they're all made up? Yeah, that's what you think. You would like to believe they're not real, wouldn't you? You're like, what? Light coaching station. I don't know why I'm going through all this. It's because, like, I just want to get rid of all the yellow flags. It's like, it's literally just like clogging up my, you know, tutorials everywhere, man. Oh, shit. Restricted areas. On the run, kill squad. So I got a kill squad after me. I just gotta get into the bad. And then I'll be good. Leave me alone then, I guess. I assume. I'll just keep doing pike missions until they somewhat like me. Or maybe I should have gave his ring back. I don't know why I didn't do it. I just forgot who I was dealing with, and I totally forgot the dynamics of the game. But now I started to remember everything way later into the game. I need to find a speed bike, dude. There's so much game to this game. Where's the speed bike guy? What do they look like? Is that a speed bike guy? Yeah, let's go there. It's pretty close. Damn it. I'm always going to this frickin' hallway. I need to block that hallway off. Always makes me go the wrong way. Just remember going to the orange hallway.
I told you, boost your bike, then we'll talk.
Things are changing for me. My talent is finally being noticed. I even got a part.
What? 2 kilometers away? What are you talking about? Oh, shit. Is that fast travel? Is that fast travel to here? Okay, good. 1 button fast travel? I don't have to confirm? That's weird. Probably gonna get off in the next 15 minutes or so. I'll come on bike again. Hey! Going off without me.
Let's drive.
That's fast. Power, I'm gonna run on battery. Look at that, it already got smoother. That's fucking crazy. Hey, my computer's like that. Starts working better once it's on battery. Bullshit. I think it has more power with a freaking power cord. Come on now. Anti-gravity up. Search area. I gotta search here. So, what does that say? What is that? Making me have to open it. Solo set shop on a cliff northeast of John's shop. Oh, this looks like a photo.
Are you CeeLo? I need to kick up the power on my speeder.
I don't work with off-worlders anymore. But you look like you're out of options. Got a name?
Right, sorry. It's Kay. Kay Vess.
I can help you, Kay. But if you want a real kick, I'll need a part. An atmospheric accelerator. The imps have one in their wind harvester.
I mean, why don't I just steal it for you then?
Oh, yeah? Then take these. They'll power down the turbine, and that's your way in.
All right, sounds good. I'll take care of it and meet you back here.
Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Didn't want to have to do that, but sometimes nature calls in the middle of your show, and there's nothing you can do about it. Anyways, back to the game.
Ready to go?
I was about to say, I survived that. I just want to see what would happen. Gotta test these things out. I'm in the exact same spot. I have to switch back to frickin' battery again. It's gonna fix it. It did! Look at that. That's some bullshit. That shit doesn't like flip off of it. Oh, that's wrong with that. Hey, look at that. So ramp.
Hey, CeeLo, how do I use those,
Mag disruptors. Just secure them to the circuit panel near the turbine.
Guess I probably could have figured that out.
Oh, and they're low capacity, so the charge might not last.
All right. Let's go, Nix. Charges didn't really last. I'm past the turbine, but now my exit's blocked.
Shouldn't be a problem for you, though. I mean, you are really good at this.
No, yeah, I am. You just think there'd be an easier way to get an atmospheric accelerator.
Actually, I only made the one. It's in the converter room.
Jeez. Extra hurt.
Sorry. Where were we?
Actually, I only made the one. It's in the converter room at the top of the harvester.
The Empire stole it?
I gave it to them. In exchange for some off-world parts. I didn't know they'd use it to divert the winds and cut off our farmers.
Well, the good news is, they won't have it for much longer.
Oh man. I wasn't thinking. I thought I was just gonna do like a barrel roll. Come on, bro, don't start me too far back.
All right. Let's go next. Those charges didn't really last. I'm past the turbine, but now my exit's blocked.
Shouldn't be a problem for you, though. I mean, you are really good at this.
No, yeah, I am. You just think there'd be an easier way to get an atmospheric accelerator.
Actually, I only made the one. It's in the
Hey, go
converter
over
room
there.
at the top of the harvester.
The Empire stole it?
I gave it to them in exchange for some off-world parts. I didn't know they'd use it to divert the winds and cut off our farmers.
Well, the good news is they won't have it for much longer.
Oh, dude, why did I keep doing that? Fuck.
Not good. Huh.
Okay, I actually lived that time. Is my health all the way back up? I don't know where it's at now. I don't see it. It's a song. Give me a better song, damn it.
Could've used a few more of those mag disruptors. You got it. Hit the button next.
No. What was the point of that? Really? Why'd I even come in here? That felt worthless. What the fuck? I don't understand. Why would it allow me in here if I can't go into this door? I bet this game is glitching up again. Stupid ass game. Buggy ass game. Come on, bro. Gotta be something. I not go in here? Wait, I can. I'm stupid, y'all. I forgot I can go in those little tunnel things. Vents. Tunnel things. Supposed to jump onto that, maybe? It'll blow me onto the platform. Or it could just kill me. Damn it, it's just gonna kill me. Oh wait, I landed it. Okay, good. Got it. Alright. I'll make that. I did! Yay! That hurt really bad.
You want that next? Good boy.
What was that? Huh? I'm supposed to go from here.
Next, over there.
I don't get it. I don't see any special places to grapple hook either. Oh wait, I can get up there somehow. Oh wait, I can get under that, okay. I'm going with this. Oh, I'm going down.
Why do I get the feeling you didn't really need this thing to boost my bike?
Well, I could have used something off the shelf, but this accelerator will give you a much stronger kick.
I'll be the judge of that.
I guess not. No. I don't get it. Oh, no, I get it.
Alright, Nix. I guess we're doing this.
No, fuck.
This ain't good.
Almost killed me. She didn't grab on. They're gonna die. We got this. Got it. I just gotta be extra careful. Gotta find some things. Yeah, real close. Give me some health, yo. I want some health in here.
That must be it.
Give me some health, man.
I have your accelerator. It looks like this place can't run without it.
I told you it has some serious kick. And hey, with the winds back to their natural course, you'll have a way out.
Yep, I'll walk it off. Hang on tight. Whoa, Nix! You hanging on back there?
Okay, that's what that ramp's for. Oh, shit.
Okay, easy now.
Oh, shit.
Again?
Damn, I got shot. Oh, man, I never got health. Totally forgot I didn't get health. Fucking A. I only had 1 bar of health and you don't heal. Why did they do that? They should have, like, gave you healing or something, or be able to craft health things. Come on now. You can craft health packs and frickin'. I'm just gonna go to the waypoint. Run to the waypoint. I'll spin around. You have 4 health bars now, though. I did want to play around. Don't convince yourself, just go to the waypoint. No! I'm doing it. I'm leaving. Oh shit. That's the real reason I want to play this game. Speed bikes. Oh god. Where's the waypoint at? Up here? I like I went around it. I got a circle in it. Oh, yeah. Rocks everywhere. Moth buzzing on my back or something. There yet? There yet? There yet? There yet? It's a good spot. Fucking spot. Alright, I feel like this might be a good place to stop for the night.
What did I tell you, CeeLo? Easy.
I never should have made this. At least now, it'll be used for something good.
Good is a bit of a stretch.
Well, I like you a lot more than I like the Empire.
Oh shit.
Where's your speeder? I'll
She's
just
flirting
adjust
with
the
me.
repulsor here, and you're all set. That is strong enough to
Perfect
ride
song
home
for
now.
a date.
Oh, really?
I meant your little pet there.
Yeah, me too. That's what I meant. Thanks. I should go.
See you around, Kay.
Ooh, we got us some upgrades. Alright guys,
Now,
I appreciate you all for stopping by. If you liked the video, go ahead and like. If you're new to the channel, we'd love for you to follow. And I might be
Okay,
on
Waka. My
sometime here and
speeder's
there.
been modded.
Nice. Meet me at the Marketplace Cantina. It's
Have a good night.
chemical.
Oh shit.